Welcome to In Depth with Academia. This is your host, Richard Price, CEO of Academia EDU, and let me just say how excited I am to dive into today's discussion with you all. Our journey today is purely exploratory. I'm presenting insights, not endorsing them. Today we're tackling a profound topic from a fascinating paper by JUMAL titled Imam Al-Ghazali and the Cosmological Argument Concerning God. Now, just saying those words, I can already feel the weight of centuries-old philosophical debates lingering in the air. The beauty of academic discourse, right? But, okay, let's set the stage here. The core problem or question the paper addresses is this: can we rationally prove the existence of God? And how did Imam Al-Ghazali, an 11th century Islamic philosopher, approach this inherently complex question? Wow, I mean, these are big questions. Big indeed. So why is this significant, you might ask? Well, it's significant because these questions tap into the very foundation of how we understand our existence itself, and our place in the universe. I mean, what's more important than that? The paper delves into the cosmological argument, a classical approach in philosophy and theology that suggests everything that exists has a cause, and that ultimate cause, logically, is God. So, to put it another way, if there's a universe, there must be a reason for its existence. A cause, yes. Al-Ghazali vigorously challenged the prevailing philosophical attitudes of his time, which leaned towards atheism and materialism. Sound familiar? Almost as if we're peeking into today's modern scientific debates, huh? Al-Ghazali's view was not against science per se, but it was more about not excluding God from the larger equations of existence that science pursues. In his writings, especially in The Incoherence of the Philosophers, he critiqued the idea that the universe could have an infinite past or be eternal without beginning. According to him, the universe has a beginning, fundamentally implying it has a creator. Wow, powerful stuff, isn't it? So, how did Al-Ghazali ground these ideas? He devised logical arguments, almost like philosophical syllogisms, to make his case. Let me break it down. He started with the premise: everything that begins to exist has a cause. The universe began to exist, so naturally, the universe has a cause, which he identified as God. It's quite a simple yet elegant argument when you think about it. He builds this idea that since the universe has a temporality, it had a beginning, hence it must have a cause. And boom, there it is, an argument for God's existence. But I wonder, doesn't this simplicity blow your mind a bit? I mean, going from everything that starts has a cause to the idea of a divine creator. Intellects like Al-Ghazali certainly had a knack for distilling enormous concepts into something relatable. Interestingly, much later, a modern philosopher, William Lane Craig, revitalized Al-Ghazali's cosmological argument, famously known now as the Kalam Cosmological argument. Craig, drawing on modern scientific advancements like the Big Bang theory, championed this age-old argument anew. It's fascinating to see how timeless concepts evolve and resurface in the face of new evidence and insights. Isn't it amazing how these discussions continue to transpire through time and space, just like the universe, really? Now, don't get all wrapped up thinking that these arguments serve as indisputable proof of God's existence. Remember, philosophy is often about contemplating possibilities rather than submitting absolute conclusions. It's about opening your mind and letting ideas percolate and influence your perspective. Before wrapping up today's session, that reminds me, speaking of universes and causes, did you ever ponder about the beauty of something like, distant galaxies or the tiny workings of a beehive? Yeah, in beehives, right? When I was a kid, I used to see beehives and marvel at their, symmetry. It felt like a small universe in itself, but I digress. Well, somewhat off topic, but that's what discussions like these are about, right? Exploring thoughts as they come. To bring our thoughts back, I hope today's discussion gives you a bit to chew on about how classical and modern thinkers alike have been fascinated by what sparked existence itself. JUMAL Ahmad's paper serves as a reminder that revisiting historical works can enrich our understanding of today's puzzles. It's like standing where past and present meet in this grand tapestry of ideas. So that's it, everyone. Let's remember that these ideas are not definitive answers, but rather portals opening into exploration and reflection. I mean, what more can we ask for in our quest for understanding? Keep thinking, keep questioning, and until next time on In Depth with Academia, I'm appreciative of this journey with you.